Good morning. Today we are meeting to see what problems are currently in our school. What do you think about this, Kieran?
Right. So currently, the problem that we have right now is that, um, well, the indigenous people that currently come to our school, they have clashing thoughts. Well, the school board has clashing thoughts upon the type of clothing that they wear, as we think is a bit too revealing to be appropriate for going to classes here. But the thing is, we don't even know if well, if it would be appropriate to try, like reprimand them or say much to them, as it's part of their cultural heritage that they're trying to keep up. And that's basically it for now.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring to the table a thematic that is not related to classrooms or schools. I like to bring an imaginary situation where a company that is focused on technology wants to bring people from Asiatic culture into a country that is Latin, well, not a country, but in a context that here in Mexico, in this country. So the problem here is that the Asiatic people have its own culture and have its own rules, and the company that is from technology wants them to be more like associated with the Mexican group, so they can both like work together and bring a more like bring a better workplace for them to develop the products. So well, that's my case. I hope you think you think something about this. Well,
I think that a problem that maybe it's not so visible in our school is with the LGBT community because many students belong to it and sometimes the regulations limit the way of the expression of this community. Actually, some students come to me and say this.
Maybe a problem is the way that foreign students adapt to Mexico. I have a friend who is Spanish, and when she arrived to Mexico, um, things that are normally for us, she totally ignored them. So that's
Oh,
my
me too. Also have a Spanish friend that have problems for being an exchange student. I think this will be a good
yeah,
topic.
it's an interesting topic. It's like some the a problem that we don't normally see. Like someone from another country that also speaks Spanish comes to Mexico, and we are like, ah, yeah, he's going to be fine, and we just let him go. But in reality, they are like having a culture shock and being in a new country that is done that in that place the people there is not like well like trying to make them how can I say this is they are not trying to to make him feel like they are home. Then, it's like let him be, let him be, he's going to be fine, he speaks Spanish.
I do kind of agree with this topic being more well acceptable, considering that people are from Spain are more prone to like cause misunderstanding with us, considering that they don't have like they don't have the exact same slang that we use, so they are more prone to well be confused or well just as I said be misunderstood by people around them. So I think that's the topic we should focus on right now.
Okay, so this will be the topic that we are going to talk about.
my idea is that in the hotel that I work, we have guests in the and that sometimes want to practice their Spanish. So my colleague and I make a specific guest a dictionary with common phrases that we use in Mexico. So probably we can make another dictionary to our friends that they speak Spanish, but not common phrases that we speak in Mexico.
Well,
Yes.
I'd say that following up on that idea, we could something that we could do like as a plus to that would be like give certain those certain students like pay how would I say it like maps and papers that basically point out like cultural areas basically like things I would say good restaurants and stuff like that to point them in directions that they would visit because since they are here from abroad, well they don't know much about here, so it would be a good idea to point them out into places that we as the people that live here consider good. And so they get to learn a bit of the places, more of the place that they're in right now.
Yeah. Okay, so well, complementing the other points, I think it's better, or well, not better, but it's more like interesting to make in the school in the that they are in, make a cultural festival about the culture that they are from. For example, if they are from, in this case, Spain, we can make a festival cultural that is from Spain, that show us about its slang, about its cultural resources, about the social things, and all of this background that these people that are from a foreign country are familiarized with, and we as Mexicans can, like develop that compassion and that understanding about its culture and how different it's from ours, and our attitude towards others. So I think it's very interesting to, to like show people about new topics that they are not like aware of sometimes. So in my case, I would like to dispose this topic about cultural festival.
To make the new student feel welcome, it would be a good idea to plan social activities where she can interact and meet new people. We know that it's difficult to arrive in a new country, different from your own, and even more if you don't know anyone. That's why one proposal is to have a welcome party when she will be received with love and kindness so that she feels welcome. This with the purpose of helping her to integrate into the student community.
Okay, well, I think all of these points can be like connected with each other, because in this case where we are going to, like we need to do like to blend this new culture to the Mexican culture, we need to be compassionate. So these points are all exercises of compassion and respect toward another people. So I think this shows how the moral and the and and our society is like compromised to, to like to 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 welcome new people. So I think it's important to, to develop that comprehension and develop that compassion and develop all of this social awareness, that not because we all speak Spanish, we all know all about other Hispanic countries. So I think that's an important point that is important to, to spread to our society. And
I'd say I agree with your point there. I do think that it's important to assimilate other cultures towards with our own, as well, first of all, it would be more inviting to other students of other nationalities to come study with us, as they would see it as, well, a more friendly place to go than you could and then to other universities, and I think it would help us grow, like grow more. That's how would you say it? It would help the university grow as a place for students from abroad, which is
like an
kind of good.
international community.
Yeah.
And for example, I think there are things that we don't normally see, like for example, the food. The food for a foreigner could be like too much. How can I say this? Too much heavy for them because we used to eat heavy. So if we like try to guide them to to well try this food and then try this out and be more like compassionate, we can like create a great community that is international.
All these actions are to make the person who will be part of our school and to feel welcome. Us as Mexicans, we are known for being warm people, and it is good to show this part of our culture to a new person, in this case, a new student, and learn from the new culture.
Yes, in personal experience, we try all of these points that you said, and she's really happy to be here with us as in Mexico and with us like friends. So